Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The ABCD Engineering Standard Factory is factory plan that every city needs it. Here we will explain how that every city will need it, because at least every city in the world has like social gathering building, masjid, church, whatever. So every city in the world, they need to build up the factory. So this engineering standard is to make a deal with the city, but the person to make the deal has to be, or the firm to make the deal has to be consultant. So we deal with Islamic countries, consultant, okay? Why? Because the masjid, we'll come to the next slide, we'll say that the masjid, because it is the masjid and the mosque is most of any religion gathering every Friday. There is a lot of gathering, must. So this is the problem. So anyhow, in this sheet we are explaining the ABCD factory definitions. Okay, that it is aluminium brick. Okay, in next slide we will see that it is to be used to comply with the standard. Okay, so it is construction material, new construction material to solve a problem. So the design will be value engineering. So the solving the problem is to reduce the life cycle cost. Okay, so it is not difficult to design the factory, because any factory plan, okay, the machines we are selecting, okay, is the factory to make this bricks or system. So any factory plan return is an investment is in every, like more than 30% in every 3 years. Okay, so it will follow any factory plan. So there will be factory plan for sales. Okay, the ABCD free quotation. Okay, this is the ordering. When you order, okay, either the factory or the study, when the factory is done, the ordering procedure. So there is value engineering study. And then the engineering standard factory, which is the consultants groups, which is founded by Makkah Smart Academy, Shams al-Tadrib in Egypt, training company. Okay, the standard will follow this format. So I say it will be thousands of pages. Okay, it will follow the standard title, standard scope, standard definitions, and standard home. Will explain it later on, GIs and safe GIs. This will be later on. Okay, so for the first standard you saw in the last page, okay, which is the ABCD factory purpose, we have 4 purposes, like 4 goals. So to change all air-conditioned buildings in order to comply with ASHRAE IAQ standards. And here we give specifically the masjid or any similar building. We call it social gathering crowded building. Why the masjid is important? Because it is every Friday. Like if there is event building, the city hall buildings or something, it will not be every Friday. I know for wedding, this is not including, it's not social, it's business. Okay, so And also the masjid and the church, you know, it depends on donation. Okay, and all the holy festival buildings. Okay, or something. So this is explained okay. In this we are defining now the dedicated fresh air handling unit design. Okay, this is before the ABCD. And that's why many buildings, didn't follow the standard, because it is costly. It is costly, and it is, nobody is investing there is no act, no rules in the countries to force this, even in Dubai. Yani, in Dubai there is about, or especially the towns, or New York, whatever, only the buildings, maybe high-rise building, maybe they have the fresh air dedicated system, only, because it depends on chillers. So the life cycle cost is very, when using the dedicated fresh air, the life cycle cost or the energy will go very high, double or triple the energy. That's why the masjid cannot do it. Like if there is electricity bill for the masjid will be 10,000, it will be 30,000. That's why no consultant will do it. Okay? Because the owner of the masjid depends on donation, he cannot. And the government, everybody cannot. Okay? So this is the reason. So we have to remember DFHUD. Okay, we explained the first purpose. Now we have three more purpose. It's like the goals. Okay, in the first purpose, remember we mentioned the masjid and the holy places, which is nobody will pay. It depends on donation, right? So in the first purpose will depend on donation. So this will have some consideration. So it will be owned by the ABCD factor. You understand? So it's like we are controlling the donation and the donors so it can be like that, one of the three, or anybody, schools, anybody. Okay, they donate so to help themselves. So like if there is a school, we change for them by $100,000. If there is cost 50,000, then we'll go another 50,000, which is the profit, we'll take it to the masjid, because the masjid will have return. Okay, it's like, okay, the return will benefit the masjid, and the extra will return on the investment. It is clear. It is donation. Okay, so not donation that we request people to donate, no, from the projects. Okay, so second is to introduce new construction material, the ABCD, the aluminium brick design. Okay, so the second purpose is to introduce it of this standard. So it means for the houses, for the public, so it's like benefit, commercial. It will not be by the 30%, it will be full. Like one house cost maybe $4,000 or something, or $2,000, whatever. So this is like, company benefit, not big project. For the big projects, okay, to emphasize or big project. Even in number 2 it's different, maybe connect with the donation. Okay, okay. Number 3, to emphasize, this is like education. Okay, it's not project. So the ABCD as what? As dedicated fresh air handling unit design for the medical outpatient doctor room. Now the doctor, they know, all the doctors, they know that they are in a room cause infection. So either they change the room, or if they are working in hospital, they make their own room, maybe in their house or something, or whatever. Okay, so the doctor themselves, they know that the room is causing infections. So this is like for the doctor's business to continue correctly. Okay, because now the rooms, doctor rooms, here we say medical outpatient doctor room. Okay, so this is quick remedy solution for the MODR. The fourth purpose is to emphasize it to encourage the solution for the hospital bedrooms, because this is at the time of corona, to avoid patient infection. At the time of corona, what happened, like I give example, any city, let's say Jeddah, and assume there is 4,000 bed, which is what? Patient hospital bedrooms. But maybe there is 400 good to receive the people infected by corona, which is the operation room. So this is overwhelm the hospitals when there is infection like this. So we need rooms, more rooms, to be outside of this hospital. Can we make 4,000 rooms? Yes, it can be in anybody house. Okay, that it is dedicated fresh air handling unit design, or ABCD. Can we make dedicated fresh air handling unit design room? It is very difficult, very complicated. But ABCD, it is easy. It is only to change the walls and to let the air, fresh air, and with air conditioning, everything. Okay, so it will be very quick remedy solution. Thank you. And anybody has any question, especially from consultant, to discuss with me, to make agreement with him, or to give him the step how to be selected from this country. From each country we'll have one consultant. Okay, consultant will benefit a lot in the design of the design fee of this everything. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.